Ms. Treadwell, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
On September 4th, 2024, officers observed defendant's vehicle failing to maintain a single lane at 2600 Eldridge Parkway in Harris County, Texas. Officers observed defendant's vehicle swerve on multiple occasions, cross over center stripe the lane divider, and on one occasion almost strike another vehicle. Traffic stop was initiated. Officers made contact with the defendant, who was the driver of the vehicle. The officer observed lethargy, slurred speech, red eyes, and the defendant stated she had ingested HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 7 out of 8, one leg stand 3 out of 4. Defendant was read the DIC and refused blood. A blood search warrant was obtained and executed. Defendant was ID with a Texas driver's license.
Did you say there was an odor of alcohol as well or no?
No, Your Honor.
Hey, Ms. Don't say anything.
I'm sorry.
Ms. Treadwell, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do you have a Texas driver license, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. You need to understand if you're taking any kind of medication for depression or any other prescribed medication, controlled medication, it's still possible to abuse it, intoxicate, or make yourself, without the ability to drive. If you take too much, if you do something that you're not supposed to, you end up on the street again. I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Does she have any prior DWIs?
I'll check, Your Honor.
You can run her NCIC. How old are you, ma'am?
32.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a case manager for individuals with mental health and IDD.
Are you married, children?
I have 2 kids. I'm not married, sir.
You have 2 children?
Yes, 2 daughters, 11 and 4.
No previous DWI, just the previous theft.
Okay. Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, ma'am?
I can't afford it right now. I lost my job due to this incident.
I'm offering you a lawyer. Would you like a court-appointed lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, please.
I understand the stress about this, but don't abuse any kind of dope. Imagine if you go to jail and you don't have anyone to bond you out, who's going to take care of those? Ma'am, Ms. Treadwell, I want you to listen. I know you're thinking about what to say, then you don't listen. If you go to,
I'm gonna listen. Yes, sir.
if you go to jail and I can make your bond $15,000 and you don't have anyone to bond you out, who's going to take care of those 2 little girls? You need to consider this next time you're out there in the free world, because if I find that you're a danger, that you do something to violate these conditions, I'm going to put you in there. I'm not giving you any more PR bonds.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I need you to fill out an application for me now. So deputy's going to give you an application. After that, I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. You will eventually meet with Rachel for your bond conditions, and then we'll have you take your seat in the jury box. All right? Yeah. We'll direct you if you want to hit that. What's going on?
Judge, I'm here on Mr. Tyrell, Ian Tyrell. He has the bond violation.
Come up, Mr. Terrell. I'm sending you now for a drug test, sir.
Sir.
And then if you ever miss another drug test, I'm going to put you in jail. No questions asked. And I'm going to make your bond probably double what your felony is. Do you understand?
Sir,
As it stands, I ordered you not to consume alcohol or any kind of dope. We're going to test you now. We'll see what it shows, if anything. And then you have other things to do?
Yes, Judge.
You want to, can you come back?
Yes.
Okay, take a seat for me, Mr. Trump. We're going to find out here shortly. Okay. What did you test positive for?
Sir.
Is that why you keep going? I hear you over there, man.
I stopped.
Really?
Sir, I have.
For you to test positive, that means you probably did it within the last 2 days.
Sir.
Okay. I don't believe you.
I did it. I stopped doing it probably about
a little bit under a week ago, probably like 4 days ago.
Yeah, okay.
Judge,
But
Really?
just being honest, sir,
he
I'm not
admits that
sure.
he used, but he needs help, Judge.
I've
And
been-
I'm
he's
gonna get,
getting help.
and I'm gonna give it to him.
I've been going into A meetings and stuff as well.
It's not working for you because you're still using. And I'm not gonna take you coming here and telling me that I've quit, I'm gonna stop. I told you that when you first got here. And that was the time when you start doing what you need to do. You now have shown me that you're incapable of stopping on your own. So I'm taking you in. It
Sir,
goes with you. No, you test positive for cocaine. You have an open felony case.
Judge, we can't put as a condition of his bond some sort of
I
treatment.
already did. I already did, Yasha.
Some help, at least, Judge.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him T-Raz as soon as we get him back in there. And if they say inpatient treatment, boom. But what's his last name again?
Tyrell?
That's right.
But we can do the T-Raz right now.
Yasha, if I don't take him into custody now, I'm telling him it's okay for him to do cocaine and that he's just gonna walk out of here. You think it'll ever stop? Really?
You can test him on Monday again.
He was out free and clear. He had the opportunity not to do it. He had the opportunity to clean himself. The only reason he's telling me now he wants to clean himself is because he's going in. That's the only reason, Yash. Mr. Terrell, if you think that you're going to use cocaine and that you're going to walk out of here, it's just not going to happen. Goes with you.
More chance, please.
I already gave you a chance.
I'm a child, sir. I would just like one more
Then
chance.
if you're using cocaine out in the free world, you have no business having a child with you.
Do you think you could give me one more chance?
No, he goes with you. Sorry, Mr. Terrell. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. I can't let him go, man. I can't. I know, and I'm gonna give it to him. You're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Officers were dispatched to a possession of marijuana investigation at 100 Hollows Tree Lane in Harris County, Texas. Officer was informed defendant crossed unauthorized crossing point from convenience store to apartment complex. Officer observed strong odor of marijuana.
Wait. He did what?
Says he crossed an unauthorized crossing point. So I guess he crossed the street.
Is he jaywalking?
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. And then
Walking while black.
and it says the officer observed a strong odor of marijuana and he was informed that the defendant had begun to walk backwards upon being asked about marijuana by another officer. A PC search was conducted and the officer observed a large sack of marijuana.
I don't think so.
He's
He's walking while black. I don't think so. I'm gonna find no probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Blake, be careful, man. You know, the world is against you. Don't let him be. Do something with your life. You know what I mean? The more you just, come on, man. All right, I'm gonna have you just take a seat and back, all right? Hang tight. So you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with assault of a family member. You're also charged with terroristic threat of a family or household member. On both of those, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you. Okay.
Officer conducted follow-up investigation at 1505 Serpentine Drive, San Jacinto City in Harris County, Texas. Officer traveled to the residence and observed approximately a couple bullet holes, and the complaining witness advised that on August 25th at approximately 1:40 a.m., a dark-colored Dodge vehicle opened fire on the residence. No injuries were sustained. Complainant 1 advised that her brother's wife, later identified as the defendant, had recently made threats against the family. The complainant advised that her brother, complainant 2, and defendant had a fight on August 18th that escalated into a physical altercation. The complainant and other family members tried to separate them, and the defendant threatened to kill the entire family. Defendant threatened to have her brothers come and shoot all of them. The complainant, the defendant's husband, told officers that during the argument on August 18th, the defendant attacked him. Complainant advised that this was when the defendant threatened to have her brother shoot and kill the entire family. Complainant believed the threat and fears for his life and his family's safety. Officer was given a video of the incident showing the defendant grabbing onto the complainant's leg and yelling, "You're all going to die, bitch, you and your fucking kids."
That statement, "you're gonna die," say that last statement again.
"You're all going to die, bitch, you and your fucking kids."
You meaning the
Meaning the,
complaining witness, which is,
I believe, it was the defendant.
Zamaripa?
I believe. Because there's two complaining witnesses. There's the defendant's husband and then the defendant's husband's brother or sister, my apologies.
Okay, so it's a sister-in-law. So Ivan is the husband. Are you currently married to this person? Okay. Did I hear you say anything about the assault? What did you say about the assault? No, you were, that was just the terroristic threat.
In there, it says that there was a video of the defendant grabbing the complainant's leg. And then and there was also a physical altercation that they had to get involved in, separate them.
Okay, well, tell me about the assault. There has to be some kind of,
Can I have a response when he's done with that? Yeah.
absolutely.
Let me see if I can find the OR, Your Honor.
Sure. Yeah, I have here, it says, on August 18th, 2024, the defendant, Jasmine Bautista, and the complainant were arguing and they were physically fighting. Raquel Zamaripa stated she saw the defendant scratching her brother. Raquel stated that she got involved to try to stop them from arguing and fighting, and that is when the defendant began screaming threats to her. The complainant and the other household members that she was going to have them all killed. The complainant statement, she believed the defendant could and would perform these threats.
Yes, Your Honor, there's that, and then when she grabbed the complainant's leg. So there's that first physical altercation where they had to intervene, as well as whenever she grabbed the complainant's leg.
Okay, so let me just read this to you so that you also get this. It says, affiant spoke with Ivan Zamaripa, the complainant, on or about August 29th, 2024. At the Jacinto City Police Department, Ivan stated that he has dated and lives with the defendant, Jasmine, for about a year. He stated that on August 18th, he was having a verbal argument with the defendant as she did not want him spending so much time with his family members, and that the defendant hit him and scratched him and bit him. Complainant stated a couple of his family or household members began to try to separate the defendant from him. As this was going on, the defendant screamed that she was going to have her brothers come to the residence and shoot all of them, and that they were all going to die. Complainant stated the defendant also stated she said they were all going to die, even their kids. Complainant stated that he took the threat seriously and was in fear of his family's life. And as of the date his residence received gunshots on August 25th, 2024, he is in fear of his own serious imminent bodily injury. Complainant stated the defendant caused him and his family members to be in fear of their lives and serious imminent bodily injury. Complainant stated the defendant's assaults caused him pain and injuries. He showed photographs of his injuries from the night of August 18th, 2024. Affiant notes there were several fresh scratch marks on the complainant's back, chest, face, arm, and eye. Affiant also saw 3 fresh bite marks on the complainant. Complainant showed affiant of the incident where the defendant is holding on to the complainant's leg while she is sitting on the ground, and the complainant is trying to get away, and I heard her screaming, you're all going to die, fuck your kids. Affiant looked up defendant's driver's license number, yada, yada, compared it to the video, and positively identified the defendant as Jasmine Bautista.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Your Honor, the very same day that this happened, she went to the hospital for her injuries that were caused during this incident. She filed an assault charge. I think it's one of those situations where they file first. I have tons of pictures showing injuries all over her body. There were 6 people, family members of the defendant, that attacked my client at the house. They all attacked her. even the complaining witness on the assault here. Your Honor, if she grabbed her leg, I don't hear any statement that it caused her pain or anything to that degree that would make it a Class A misdemeanor. It seems
Here it
like it would have been
says-
appropriately filed as a Class C.
No, I mean, it says here, where does it says,
Yes, Your Honor, the RIP was also performed as well.
okay,
And it says that the complainant called the police because the defendant was threatening her brothers that she would kill the complainant's family. And then the defendant was biting the complaining witness, scratching the complaining witness, hitting the complaining witness, and spit on the complaining witness's face. And that's what was listed as far as the assault in the RIP call.
do we know if that are they still communicating? Do they want to have contact or no?
Ivan wants no contact.
Okay, I am gonna find that there's probable cause. Ms. Bautista, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with this person, not to be in possession of any weapons. I'm gonna tell you now, I will do everything in my power to protect the city. If I hear that there's more gunshots, any kind of drive-bys or anything like that, it's just not gonna go well. You're the one that's gonna end up going to jail. So just for now, cut ties, just go on. You have kids with this gentleman? Okay, it's wonderful. Just plenty of other fish in the sea. You know what I mean? Really, so many. Just please, there's a protective order in place. I would get to know it because if you violate the protective order, the state they will file additional charges against you. And then it's really going to go sideways. So please, no contact, no weapons, okay? The protective order extends to him and to Raquel Zamaripa as well. Do you have any questions? So one more thing you need to understand is that the protective order limits you from going within 200 feet of where they live or where they work. So understand that you can't go over there. Even if he calls you and goes, hey, come on over, let's talk it out. I love you to death. Come on. No, if you go, you're still in violation, even if he were to ask you to go over there. So just, if he calls you, don't answer. Calls from an unknown number, hang up the phone. If he texts you, don't reply. Just, that's it. Give me questions. You have a great lawyer there. She will take care of you. She's junkyard dog right there. She really. So listen to her. She'll take care of you. I will waive your appearance, but you have to stay in touch with Ms. Sims and she'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If she tells me she can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. You will not get any more PR bonds. I don't care what's going on there. You pick up a new case, you violate conditions. I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to make the bond 10 to 15,000. And if you don't have anyone to bond you out, you'll be stuck like Chud. So be careful, man. Okay. So for now, I'm going to have you sign a reset. Then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it and then you'll be free to go. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good to see you, Your Honor.
We were in here the other day and you were acting like it's all little bunnies jumping in the woods, all happy-go-lucky, knowing full well that you had a ton of bond violations. You were to have a curfew from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At 4:30 in the morning? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different violations where you were going out in the middle of the night. Guess what happens? Or do you have any response?
Your Honor, I've spoken to the family. I've spoken to Mr. Chavez. I recommended that he get started with some therapy, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to help you get started with that therapy right now. Guess what happens? Guess. He goes with you. Yeah, we'll get started real quick. We'll talk, I don't know, he'll pop up in tomorrow's docket. We can talk again, but he's out at 4:30 in the morning, 1 in the morning. It's unacceptable. He doesn't get it. So, good morning, Mr. Bataglia. Sir, you're charged with terroristic threat. You're also charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine on both of those cases. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Also dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas. The complainant stated she had been in a dating relationship with the defendant for approximately 1.5 years, and on the day of the incident, the defendant was supposed to pick her up from work at 1 p.m. However, the defendant showed up at 11:30, and when the complainant refused to leave work early, the defendant became irate. The defendant began sending her threatening text messages while outside her work and called her, stating, "When I see you, I'm going to stab you. I'm going to kill you." The complainant's brother picked her up from work, and the following day, the defendant told the complainant he was going to come beat her up. The complainant also stated that on August 31st, she picked up the defendant as he was walking home from a friend's house while intoxicated. And while the two were driving home,
I zoned out. Say that.
I'm
What?
sorry, on August 31st, the complainant picked up the defendant while he was walking home intoxicated from a friend's house. And the defendant struck her while they were driving with a closed fist on her nose, causing swelling, bleeding, and pain. The complainant showed a dated timestamp photo of the injury to the officers, and the defendant admitted to making threats and stated he was going through opioid withdrawals.
Good to know. Mr. Battaglia, if I drug test you now, what are you going to show positive for?
Marijuana and maybe opiates. That's all I had.
It stops today.
Yes, sir.
If I find that you're using anything, I will have a contempt hearing because I'm going to have you sign an affidavit. I can hold you in contempt, slap you with 180 days, probate it. Shh. Guys, please, he can't hear. If I find that you're using, I will put you into a rehab facility in the jail. And I'm going to tell you now, it's a 6-month program at a minimum, depending on how well you respond to treatment. No more opiates, and I'm going to test you like crazy. You will be coming here on a constant basis to show me that you're not using. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no opioids, nothing,
Yes, sir.
no weapons. And I'm also ordering you not to have contact with the complaining witness in this case as well. Let's do this. I want to send him for a drug test right now as well. How old are you, sir?
25, sir.
What do you do for a living?
DoorDash shift, and I recently got another job with pulling and terminating cat cables. And that's all.
Do you have a valid Texas driver license?
Yes, sir.
Do you have valid liability insurance? Please. Can we reach out to the MAC for Mr. Battaglia? I'm going to send you for a drug test, and then I'm going to have you come back. We'll talk when we get the lawyer assigned to him. No, don't take it off just yet. Leave it on for now. Right. Let's just send him for a drug test, and then we'll have him talk to the lawyer when we get back, and then we'll go from there.
I just want to know if that's what that
I'm sending you for a drug test. You must take the test. Come right back. If you fail to take the test, if you fail to come back, I'm going to make both of your bonds so high, you're going to have teeth falling out. Okay. I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria. Justin Davis. Is that you? Mr. Davis, you're charged with indecent exposure. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
The complainant was jogging at White Oak Bayou Park in Harris County, Texas, and the complainant observed the defendant naked and masturbating next to a pool located inside Stewart Park. The complainant could see the defendant's penis, which was an open view of anyone walking on the trail. The officers arrived and observed the defendant sitting near the pool without pants and underwear and continuing to masturbate.
Is he currently registered as a sex offender? Can you see that now?
I can check, Your Honor. Your Honor, we can't find the information at this time. We'd have to make a call to the officer to find that he is registered. But at this time, we don't have that information.
Prior felony failures to register, you know? So what kind of conditions would you think? Michael?
Judge, I don't know the status of the housing of the defendant, but at this time, the state would ask for staying away from public places where children will go, like parks where the defendant was, staying away from schools, parks, public places, anywhere where children may go, is what I would ask.
How old are you, Mr. Davis? You're 41. What do you do for a living? So where do you live?
I live in a tent, my dog,
You live in the where?
a tent.
He's homeless and lives in a tent.
I know, Judge.
And the problem is that this is not our first indecent exposure. This is not our first failure to register. So I'm going to appoint your lawyer today and I'm going to see where we're going because I don't know what conditions we can put to protect the public from you.
The issue, Judge, is the underlying registered case is in indecency of a child from 2004, and that's why I'm
Strong, do you have a lawyer today? Tell me what you're doing about that.
I'm not able to afford one.
Why not? When is the last time you've had a full-time job?
Company went out of business in February. I've been DoorDashing.
So you are working.
What, it's not enough to afford because I got my kids. I don't have enough to afford a lawyer from what I make from DoorDash.
How much money do you make a month?
Probably barely 300, maybe.
How much?
Barely 300
300 what?
dollars.
What? A day? A week? You make $300 a month. I don't believe that for a second. How do you eat? How do you survive?
I stay with my wife. My wife,
So your wife works.
yes.
What does your wife do?
She does assistant at an apartment facility.
How much money does she make a month?
She just started, so I'm really not sure. It's probably been about 3 weeks or so.
Okay. Why do the people of Harris County get to pay for a lawyer for you when you don't do anything? How's that fair? Why you get to sit at home, play Xbox? Well, why do the people of Harris County get to pay for your lawyer? How's that fair? You're able-bodied. There's no reason why you shouldn't be working. You need a job.
Yes, sir, I work. I take care of my kids. We just got
No,
it.
but you're not taking care of your kids. No, kids need food. They need clothes. Not just love. They need physical things as well. And if you're not pulling your weight, then you're not helping your kids. Your wife is helping your kids. What conditions did we put on Mr. Seastrunk, please? I'm sorry if you don't like what I'm telling you, Mr. Seastrunk, but I'm telling you the truth. How old are you? You're 39 and you make $300 a month. That's silly. And it's a shame.
I work for one out of business.
Then find something else.
Have been.
Do you know that there are so many companies out there that are begging for workers that are willing to pay you $15 to $20 an hour for you to work? Amazon, Starbucks. There's so many other places that are begging for workers because they just don't have enough. No. I'm making it a condition of your bond now that you get a full-time job. And I'm bringing you back in 2 weeks to see what you have done. But as far as what you get to hang out and do nothing all day, and then I have to pay for your lawyer too? You want a back rub too? No. I will give you an application. I'm going to send it home. And then I'm going to bring you back in 2 weeks and I want to see what you've done to get a job. If you've done nothing, then life's not going to go well. But it's not fair that we all here, I mean, I might as well just give you my wallet now. That's what we're doing.
And Your Honor, I may previously had a violation of no driving because the defendant expressed he had no insurance. So you add include that as well, no driving.
I hope you are not driving, Mr. Seastrunk.
I was able to get insurance from.
You are supposed to get court approval first before you drive, and you signed.
I got insurance a few days after we left from here. You told me not to drive without getting
Vic, Deputy Anderson, can you get that piece of paper, please? Sorry, guys. Just momentarily. You hand that to him. What does that say?
No driving without insurance approval.
Man, don't play Helen Keller. No driving without valid liability insurance and court approval. Do you want to go to jail? Don't drive. All I'm asking you to do is follow the law, Mr. Seastrunk. I don't give out lawyers like it's candy on Halloween, and I expect you to pull your weight. And I don't care if you don't like what I'm telling you, but sometimes in life, someone needs to put you over their knee and tell you this is how things need to go. And you, at 39, need to grow up and pull your weight. Start working. Don't be a bum. Can you give him an application? And we will see you back in 2 weeks. And then can you file conditions, please, that he must get a full-time job, please? That way. Ay, ay, ay.
I don't even know.
Ay, ay, ay.
I don't even know.
Okay, so it says here that you are wanted for, out of you were wanted out of Pennsylvania for rape, forcible compulsion, rape of an unconscious victim, sexual assault, aggravated indecent assault without consent, aggravated indecent assault, forcible compulsion, another aggravated indecent assault, complainant is unconscious or unaware that PE, indecent assault without consent of another, indecent assault, forcible compulsion, simple assault, harassment, subjecting another to physical contact. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right?
It's true.
I didn't do any of that. I promise you that.
Look,
Hey, I understand. And I,
really, here, we're not interested in it. This is just, you were wanted out of Pennsylvania. And all we're doing here is determining whether you are in fact John Akey.
Right.
If you are, what we're going to do is we're going to wait for Pennsylvania to come get you.
Right.
We normally give them 2 weeks to come get you from the day that you waive extradition, which is today. Are you waiving formal extradition?
Yeah.
Okay, so as of today, they have 14 days to come get you. And if they don't come get you by that time, Harris County will release you. Okay? All right. Good luck.
Just to be transparent with you before the plea, this is the young man that you had tested twice. I believe the last one was today, and I think it was Friday of last week or Thursday, one day last week. He had come back and he tested positive for, I believe, the last time was THC, and he tested today, and he tested positive for alcohol and THC.
You want me to let you go?
yes, sir. I drank NyQuil last night, forgetting about.
Do you really expect me to believe that, Mr. Houlihan?
Yes, sir. I've also got I got a job now. Working.
You can't stay sober if you can't not consume alcohol while you're just on bond. You can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself. It's only a matter of time before you're before us again. Hopefully you haven't wrapped your car around a pole, or more importantly, kill someone else, you know?
Man, sir, I'm
But
working on making changes in my life. I'm
like testing positive, right? What changes have you done? Other than I'm gonna.
I've
I
started.
don't want to hear I'm gonnas.
I've started seeing the psychiatrist online, working on my mental health.
Mr. D, I don't know. I mean, he tests positive for alcohol today.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I confirmed it with Rachel. to get chastised for alcohol.
We admonish you when you come here. When I say no alcohol, I mean no alcohol from any source. I'd say to every single person that walks through our double doors over there. So for you to tell me it's NyQuil, you know you're not supposed to, because I advise you of that very fact, not to use anything that has not alcohol in it. I can't just. I know you want to plead guilty, and I probably would have accepted this had you tested negative, but you're testing for alcohol on the day of court. That means that you must have very, very recently consumed alcohol. And if I accept this plea today, I am sending you out into the world, and I'm setting you up for failure. That's all it does. And that's the exact opposite of what we try to do here. Believe it or not, I want to help every single person that comes here. And if that means taking you into custody, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm sorry, but you're on bond for this case. You're testing positive for alcohol. It goes with you. Mr. D, we'll talk, okay? We'll figure, Mr. Houlihan, I mean, I'm not gonna throw the keys away, but we gotta figure something out. And this, it's just not, it serves no one. So, okay, thank you. It goes with you.
I gave them that.
Morning.
Hi.
Morning, Judge. I'm here on Ricardo Vargas, Narcissus, Narces.
Is it under Vargas? Yes, I see it. Yeah. Okay.
Page 24.
What would you like to do?
Thank you, Judge. We're asking to roll this till Monday. My client's getting his interlock literally right now in his appointment. The supervision order's already been submitted by the state, I believe. She just told me that a few seconds ago.
Can I sign it, or you want me to wait, Morgan, since he doesn't have the interlock yet? Yeah, I think that we're talking about Vargas. He's getting his interlock today, but you guys, did you submit a PTI order already?
I was told to
Hold it, right?
delete that and hold it till Monday.
Yeah, okay.
because we need for
Then,
proof of
yeah, we'll do that. All right.
And that's all we plan to do. We'll have it ready, Judge. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Morning, Judge. I'm approaching on a bond violation for Mr. Lazo Morphine, Lazo. He's here in the transfer is here, Judge.
Okay. Lori, why are you still here? Just go. I'll call you if he shows. I mean, it's 11:45. What's the last name? Oh, I'll call you if he shows.
Morphine.
Why are you here?
Tengo corte hoy.
I have court today.
No kidding.
De veras.
You don't say. ¿Por qué también estás aquí, señor Lazo?
Nomás porque tengo
Just because I have court.
You have a bond violation.
Violación de su fianza.
They are telling me
Ellos me
that you are tampering with your scram device.
mostraron el grillete.
Specifically at
Específicamente,
1 in the morning on
1 de la mañana,
October 15th.
el 15 de
Judge,
octubre.
with that,
Pues con
there's not very much
eso no hay
information. Let's
mucha
not let you go a
información.
little further into it. The tamper lasted a duration of 25 hours and
Duró
51
25 horas y
minutes.
51
And alcohol was
minutos y
detected,
alcohol fue
but could not
detectado,
be
pero no
confirmed
pudo ser
on that
confirmado
tamper as well.
ese caso de manipulación también.
What they're telling me is that
Okay,
you
I'm
tampered with the
understanding.
device for about 25 hours
5 horas.
and alcohol was detected during that time.
Yo ni siquiera he movido el aparato y alcohol no he tomado nada.
I haven't even moved
No
the
drink
device and
They're
I
telling
didn't
me.
drink any alcohol. Eso no es lo que me está indicando.
Sí, pero yo no he tomado nada,
I
nada que
haven't
he
drank
tomado,
anything.
nada.
Nothing.
Y esto ni,
They're telling me.
Eso
ni
no
lo he
es lo que me están
movido.
diciendo. I haven't
No lo he
moved it.
movido
I
nada.
haven't moved it or anything.
That's not what they're telling me.
Eso no es lo que ellos me están
Pues
indicando.
no sé cómo, pero si yo no lo
Well,
he
I don't know how I
movido.
haven't moved it.
Y ni he tomado
I
nada,
haven't
nada.
drank or anything.
Nada.
I unfortunately don't know how
Sé
you tamper
cómo
with the
fue
device, Mr. Lazo.
manipulado.
But from what I understand,
Pero por lo que
I want you
entiendo,
to listen.
lo que escuché,
You have somehow
de alguna
tampered
manera
with the device. The
interferido.
device is supposed to maintain a constant contact with your skin.
Con su piel.
And the device
El aparato
lost contact with your skin for 25 hours.
Pues no.
Not only
I don't know why.
did it lose
No
contact, but during that duration,
De ese
they also
también
tested alcohol.
resultó en detector alcohol.
No he tomado alcohol, no sé por
I
qué decir
haven't
que
drank
alcohol, no he
alcohol.
tomado nada. Desde que él me dijo que no tomara, no he
Since you
tomado
told
nada.
me I haven't, since
No
you told me
tomo
not
nada.
to, I haven't drank anything. I don't know why.
You got?
¿Qué tiene usted?
Well, Judge,
Bueno, es
I mean, this is my client's word
la palabra de mi cliente
versus
en contra
technology.
de la tecnología.
Being that it's an imperfect world,
I
I
es un
would
mundo
request the
imperfecto.
court
Yo pediría
admonish
que la
him
corte lo
and
amoneste
make sure he gets the
y que se
problem fixed.
asegure de que entienda.
Sorry, Mr. Lazo. You tampered with the device for 25 hours. What am I supposed to do? Just let you go?
¿Qué es lo que debería hacer? ¿Dejarlo ir?
No sé por qué, digo que siempre lo traigo igual, lo traigo donde
I don't
mismo
know.
y
I have
anda la
it
piel
the same
ahí.
every time. That's my skin.
Sí.
Judge, this is a second
Pues
DWI,
es un
close to
segundo
2 car
caso,
accident. I think it should be on zero tolerance.
Yeah.
Accidente. Pienso
I
que
agree.
debería ser otro
Taking you in.
sí.
I'm sorry.
Entrar, lo siento.
The bond is set now at,
Entonces le ponemos entonces ahora
it's at $100. I'll set it at 5,001.
5,001.
Mr. Lazo, I need you to understand that we mean business. You can't tamper with the device for 25 hours. And they detect alcohol and think that good things are going to happen.
Si no es eso, buenas cosas hubieran sucedido.
No alcohol, nada, nunca. Y esto
Nothing,
siempre anda
no
igual.
alcohol, it's always the
No lo he
same.
movido.
The device tells me differently.
El aparato me está
It
informando.
goes with you.
Yo respeto.
I respect the things that you told me.
We'll talk. Please.
You need someone from the state?
Stay, please. You are Carlos Gomez.
Yes, sir.
Shh. Mr. Gomez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 180 days in jail to be probated for 12 months. Is this a second being reduced to a first? Is it a true first?
No, Judge, so he had a prior DWI that was dismissed via our PTI program.
Okay, so repeat offender then. Okay, the reason I'm asking you is because, or the reason I'm asking is because we have different types of education programs. You already did one education program and that didn't take. So now we have to do the repeat offender DWI education class in hopes that that one works because you pick up another one. From now on, you will be facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. No more proverbial slaps on the wrist. Do you understand? You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, this will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. What do you think an officer is going to do if they come up to your car, they see DWI dismissed, DWI conviction, and then they smell alcohol? What do you think they're going to do? Sorry?
Take me.
Right. I would venture a guess, no questions asked. Don't matter if it's just even the faintest smell of alcohol, faintest smell of weed, anything funky in your car, they smell it, they're going to take you down because all they look at, your priors and what you smell like. That 2 and 2 together, that's all they look at. Do you understand?
Sure.
So I would never, even if you had just a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a car because it's a humongous financial gamble. Do you understand?
Sure.
As part of this agreement, you will do, like I said, the repeat offender DWI education class, 1 victim impact panel. You will also do a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions like intensive outpatient treatment, supportive outpatient treatment program, you must fulfill those additional things. Substance abuse treatment, no drugs, no alcohol, random urinalysis, no breath test refusal. So if you're pulled over in a car and an officer asks you to submit to a breath sample, you must take it. Guardian interlock, 23 hours of community service, and a $100 one-time donation to the Houston Food Bank. This is how you understand the agreement.
Sure.
If you fail to live up to your side of the bargain, you test positive for alcohol, don't do your classes on time. If you pick up a new case, if you drive on a suspended license, we will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to roll you back out here in orange. We're going to discuss whether you violated your probation. If you did, you're looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I understand.
You still want to do this? Okay. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Okay.
I'll find you guilty. I will follow the agreement, sentence you to it. Max, about the fines and fees and surcharges, what do you do for a living, sir?
Driving.
What kind of money do you make? You have a CDL?
Yes, I got CDL. Right.
You realize that the CDL is now going to be suspended. You realize that a second DWI conviction, you'll lose that CDL for life. Do you realize that? Yeah, a second DWI conviction, you'll lose the CDL for a life. When you are a CDL driver, you are held to a higher standard. The entire world is at a 0.08 legally, right? For what they consider intoxication. When you have a CDL, it's even lower. It's at a 0.04 or 0.05. You are held to a higher standard because you were supposed to be better, do better because of that CDL. You will be required to pay the supervisory fees. And I want you to understand that if you don't pay it, you will go to jail. Every $100 that you owe is 1 day in jail that you will do. So we have to get through to you somehow. I hope that this is it. But you got to understand that on our streets, every single day, someone dies from a DWI. And it's truly a pathetic and sad thing. That's what we are trying to prevent. And I hope that this is the last time.
Yes.
Do you understand? Because if not, we have a jail just waiting for you. All right. Good luck, sir. All right. So 3,000 and then whatever the court costs are, and then 2 years.
$0.228.
I don't have the paper here.
This is the one we were emailing. He was on for today. And then
She put on for tomorrow, and then I guess I sent an email to keep it on for today. And I guess I never got it.
You have the case number?
No, do you mind?
252-8814.
that trial case we had, Judge, where we came to that global resolution with Fort Bend's DWI court.
And now you have bond violations. You have an open DWI here. You have an open DWI in Fort Bend. And now you have bond violations.
Judge, I think we can explain. Yeah. Judge, he works for Mattel, the toy company, and his shift was starting at 9 o'clock, and the company changed it. It sounds like quickly changed it to 6:30 a.m. Takes him about 45 minutes to get there. I have his logs where he's logged in showing 6:30. His granddad is driving him to work. It takes about 45 minutes. My understanding is he communicated with pretrial about the need to get to work, or that he went to work. And hopefully it would, if we had the GPS data, it would show that he went from his home to his place of work straight.
Any other violations?
No, Judge.
So what are the timing violations?
It was an unapproved leave, so he left early at 5:41 in the morning, and his curfew is at 6, or he's allowed to leave at 6.
Okay, that's it?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, I'm not gonna ding you on that. Just,
We would like to ask you to consider making it from 6 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. Would that allow you to get to work by 6:30?
yes, I'm okay with that, Troy. I mean, if it's just a matter of trying to get to work and that's the nature of the violation, I get it. But come to us first. If they change your duties at work, if they change your time at work, you got to come and let us know so that we can change it for you. Don't just start doing things on your own, because then things go haywire. You have to answer up. So I'm okay with you going to work. I'm okay if you need more time, but ask, okay? And you want 5:30 in the morning?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, you got it.
And so we thought the setting in Fort Bend was yesterday. We thought it was going to be on 12/4. It's on 12/20. He's supposed to be entering into a DWI program. It looks like there's some steps. I'm trying to keep up with what.
And it's to set it the day after that day, or the couple days after?
Beginning of the year. I mean, do you have I don't mind coming back if you have dockets.
Yeah, we don't go anywhere. We're here, so I would like to hopefully end this before the end of the year. That way he's in the program throughout the holidays. That way there's no temptation, throughout that time. So what day in Fort Bend do you have court?
December 20th.
December 20th. Okay, so why don't we set it, that's that Friday. So if you want to set it the next week, any day, not Monday though, because I'm going to be gone that Monday, but any other day other than that Monday, I'm okay with. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And any chance he can drive, Judge? He has the interlock device, right?
Yes, I have one.
I'm not. No. Don't push your luck. You have 2 open DWIs. I'm not letting you drive. No, you scare me, dude. No. And it's nearing the holidays. Get in the program, and then we're done here. Right? You're off mine. I think this case gets dismissed, right?
Yes, sir.
Once this case gets dismissed, you're under no more of my jurisdiction. You can do whatever you want, right? So it's an incentive to get you to work this thing, to get this thing done once and for all. I mean, you're literally in the home stretch, right? You got what? About 2 weeks, you're in.
All right.
Do what you need to do. Get in. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Good luck.